Hi guys, it's Rachel here. Today I've got a sketchbook tour to share with you. In November last year I started a 365-day art challenge. So when I started the challenge I decided to split the year up into 12 themes for every month. And this is the visual that I created for that, with each theme next to the months. Right now we're in January and I'm drawing and painting different objects, but today I thought I'd share the completed pages from November and December, which were faces and food and drink. So on the first page I made another visual with a prompt for every day, which was just a word or something to do with drawing a portrait, so that I knew exactly what I was going to draw. This was a self-portrait that I did on the first day, and then I drew these eyes with some coloured pencils. For the third day I used a vintage book page to draw this nose, but the paper was kind of hard to work with because it's so thin, so it got a bit ripped and buckled up there. Then I drew these lips with some coloured pencils. I spent a couple of hours on this one and really focused on all the details, which I'm really pleased with. Then I used some gouache paints for this ear. I think it was only the second time that I've used these paints and I really like them. And I especially enjoyed mixing the different colours, so I'm going to do some more of that in the future. And this was a simple pencil drawing. I used some felt tips to draw Will from Stranger Things, and another pencil drawing. This was with a vintage book page again, but I used less media this time so it didn't get so wrinkled up. I've actually got a drawing process video of this portrait, which I'll link above. And then these were some more self-portraits, and I used watercolour pencils for this one, which I really like. Another book page with some coloured pencils and a white pen here, and a pencil drawing. So this one, I think it was watercolour pencils and some pen, but it's actually on a piece of wallpaper, which I'll show you. Yeah, I just used the back of that. So that was a good experiment. And this was done with just a one coloured pencil and some white pen, and I really love this one. This I did with a brush pen. This is probably my favourite piece that I created in the whole 2 months that I'm going to show you, and this was using gouache paints again. Here I used a book page again, just with some paint in the background and with pen over the top, and a pen drawing here. I don't really like these two, but I like the idea of this one because I did a pencil drawing in the background and then I drew these hands separately and stuck them on top, which is quite a cool effect, I think. Then I did this one with watercolours, and I really loved the unusual expression. This was with a coloured pencil. Then these two I used watercolours for, and I'm really pleased with them as well. I used watercolours for this again and a brush pen for this one. And this I really love. It was something a bit different and more abstract. But I probably, if I did it again, I wouldn't put the pen here and here, I'd just leave it as pencil. But I really love the result there. And this was a pencil drawing again. So then we reached December, and I changed from doing portraits to drawing food and drink. So to begin with, I was doing these really tiny illustrations, trying to record every single thing that I was eating and drinking. I thought they were quite cute and something different to what I usually do. And then I was really pleased with this one because I took this idea but added some colour, and I was thinking more about the composition and how it all flows and looks like everything's alive almost. Then I just carried on with the pen drawings. With this one I thought about laying it out in a different composition that's more organised and adding the text along the side. Then here I used a vintage book page again, and I was thinking about negative space and going around the outsides rather than the actual drawings. And here I just drew on an old book page without any colour. Here I used some watercolours. Yeah, I was really happy with that one. I thought the avocado with the turmeric just looked really pretty. It had some nice colours. And another pen drawing, and another one here. And then on this day, I think I got a bit bored of doing these illustrations of everything, so I made a kind of pattern where you cut out the paper and rearrange it. And it kind of worked, but I'm not that pleased with the drawings. But I think I'll come back to it in February when I'm doing patterns for the whole month. I was really pleased with this one because I like the way there's a thick outline, but then lots of thin lines on the inside. And the same here as well. Then I used watercolours and coloured pencils for this one. And here I spent a while looking at all the tiny details, which I thought came out quite well. And some more pen drawings. Some simple pen drawings here again. Then on these 2 days I added some coloured pencils, and here I tried something a bit different where I took one meal that I ate and drew each of the ingredients, almost like it's a scientific diagram. And this is what we ate for our vegan Christmas lunch. And then some more pen drawings here with a bit of pencil. Here I used some gold pen to draw this chocolate packaging. And then for the last 2 days of December, I just did a couple more simple pen drawings. Now we're in January and I'm doing objects. So let me know what you thought of this sketchbook tour. If you'd like to see more, please click the like button. And hopefully at the start of March I will share the pages from January and February. In the meantime, you can check out my Instagram or Facebook pages where I share my work every day, and I will link those down below in the description box. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!